Morning, everybody. This morning we're in the Shiratsuyu. We're on the map Trident, and it's the favorite game mode ever, Epicenter. Now you might notice I'm pink. Well, I was playing my Mogami. I was being chased by a bunch of battleships. I used the butt torpedoes, and then I actually warned the New Orleans, and I said, "Hey, New Orleans, tops in the water." What did the New Orleans do? Sail straight into them. Yeah. Anyway, that was the weekend. So, the Shiratsuyu. Shiratsuyu is the tier 7 gunboat line of the Japanese DDs. And I started actually grinding this line for two reasons. One, Katakazi. Katakazi is pretty much on par, the strongest tier 9 DD there at the moment. And then the Harugumo. And the reason for the Harugumo is simply Research Bureau. A Harugumo line by far uses the least amount of XP. So if you reset any line, obviously you got to regrind it or free XP it. And if you use free XP, then Harugumo is going to be the quickest line, or the line that uses the least amount of XP. Now the Shiratsuyu is kind of shit. You've got two options going here, as my dog in the background is howling. It's already sun shining here. And it's a husky, and it likes to talk. I actually have 4 other things. Amazing dogs. Right, back to the Shiratsuyu, now that we've discussed huskies. Shiratsuyu has 2 racks of 4 torpedoes, and then 5 guns. 3 turrets, 2 turrets are twins, 1 turret's a single. Now you'll notice I actually use the smoke here instead of the torpedo boost. For me, the smoke is a little bit more valuable, especially if you get up into a 6 to 8 or a 7 to 9 match. Now Epicenter, I'm in the center here. Throw some torpedoes out. Tempted to shoot the Königsberg, but what I've learned from torpedo play, some call it torpedo play, learned from destroyer play, is sometimes stealth is what you need. Enemy Shiratsuyu takes care of our Emile Bertin, and we are already 1 ship down. Yay, this is going to be a great match. A nice little village here on the island. Wargaming sometimes does pretty good in the art department. So I found the Shiratsuyu to be underwhelming, to say the least. Compare it to, for example, what was it, tier 7 Frenchie, the Gepard. Compare it to the Gepard, it's slow, cumbersome, compare it to the Squane. I find it a little bit better than the Squane. Mostly because the torpedoes can reach out a little bit further, as the New Mexico kills the enemy Königsberg, putting us 1 for 1. Ooh, Dev Strike as well. Nice, New Mexico. So yeah, Squane might be faster than the Shiratsuyu, but the Shiratsuyu have got at least a choice of torpedo reload booster or smoke. Squane has a heal. So, biggest thing I dislike about the Shiratsuyu is incredibly slow.
Torpedoes, direct front.
And there's the proverbial morning cough. There's 2, 4, 6 torpedoes come through. I wonder what that could be. Now I'm spotted, so there's something right here, and I decide rather to smoke up. Throw some torps out at that Duke of York, hoping he might turn in. Oh, my counterpart. The other thing I really dislike about the Shiratsuyu is the turrets turn so slow. The turrets turn incredibly slow. But, ooh. Torpedoes coming through. Now, considering we're right at the start, we're only 5 minutes into this game, rather than constantly trying to gun. And when there's a kamikaze R, that thing will tear me a new one. My counterpart, the other Shiratsuyu, he takes out our Congo, so we're 2 down already again. And it looks like he is turning the center cap, so I need to get myself in there. We've got a Potvotsky in there as well. Nice block, Potvotsky. Enemy Farragut isn't looking too good for wear. Oh, and the Shiratsu kills the Potvotsky. I think he's killed all 3 of our ships so far. So obviously he's a way better Shiratsu player than I am. Here's a kamikaze R coming in. Chances that he's going to follow the path that the torpedoes predict are 0 to bugger all. And at the moment, the best step for me here is just to keep the center cap from turning. And there's the enemy Shiratsu. Now he's starting to gun at me. He's obviously also grinding through the line as fast as possible. How can I tell? He's using the 200 doubloon 200 XP camo. Now I disengage. Ooh, where's a Pensacola overpens me by using just AP on me. And there is a wall of skill incoming. And I'm going to do a tactical move here. I'm going to hit the brakes. Thanks, guys. No, I was dead there if it wasn't for you. See the Pensacola here. We've got the 2 outer rings, but we've lost another ship, an Iron Duke. So fire on the Pensacola. Set another fire on the Pensacola. That one will stick. And there's a Farragut coming in. I've popped my smoke. Oh, and I just missed the Farragut. Now the Ganazna's popped his battleship. Healed a little bit. So he's looking a little bit better. Meganized now finally kills the enemy Farragut. We've got the 2 outer rings. They're still ahead on points, mostly due to ship kills. And this game mode is utterly so dumb. I really don't understand the point behind it. Hood from CCTV4 kills the Colorado. There's a Duke of York. Line him up. One on the path, one behind the path. If he turns in, start turning out. My concealment is only 5'8", which is kind of shit as well. So, hopefully not getting detected by him. Yeah. Legendary morning sneeze. Yeah. Spring is not my favorite time. And I get a hit on the nose in the flood. He has damage control to flood. Hopefully that's dented him quite a bit. And I get within 5'8". His guns aren't turned to me. Our Minakaze kills the Kamikaze R. Fuso kills our Minakaze. And then New Mexico kills the Duke of York as the Emerald just spanks me. Oh, oh. Something has hit the living crap out of him. And the Fiji takes out the Emerald. I see this Kanaz now that shielded me from the torps. He's still in a fight here with a Pensacola. I'm spotted, I might as well shoot.
Engine boost deactivated.
Hood takes out an Algerie. Fiji kind of yoinks that kill of the Pensacola from the Gnais now. And now we're turning the center of the epicenter. Luckily, match has started turning around. And I've literally only done 20,000 damage. But a little bit more important is I've done 30,000 in spotting damage. And as I've been learning how to play DDs the last few months, a big mistake made, and it's like the match yesterday that Louise won with 2 seconds remaining. If that Benson had just stayed hidden, gone to the corner of the map or something, it would have been won by the enemy team. Instead, the Benson went for trying to shoot at targets, got hydrated by the Hindenburg, and he got taken out. So, yeah, poor play. Oh, Speedy Death Pylon's coming in. As you can see, I'm going full tilt here, and I'm barely doing 33 knots. This ship is slow. Enemy Fiji takes out our Hood, but we are finally hit on points. 4 of them versus 5 of us. See in New York, I know he's not going to go past that island. He is going to turn towards the cap. Yeah, let's throw some torpedoes at him. I've got 2 smoke screens left. I have not been too liberal with them. And I am detected by him. And again, this thing's detection range is terrible. Guns are luckily turned far, far away from me. I get a fire, torpedo hit, and a flood. He is cooking and steaming. And as you can see, over 7 seconds reload on these guns. Managed to secure the kill. He was flooding and burning. And there's now 3 versus 5. They've still got 1 DD alive, a cruiser, and this Fuso here. Get a little bit greedy here, make a tactical mistake by firing at the Fiji. Second thing is I should have been firing AP, but I'm a dumbass when it comes to playing destroyers. Oh, he's healing. Oh, thank heavens for overpens. Gnais now finishes him off. I'm on 1,500 health. So again, Fuso spots me.
Engine boost activated.
Oof. Thank heavens for overpens. I'm on 500 health. Send 2 racks. 1 to where the Fuso is going to be. 2nd rack behind him in case he turns into it. He knows I'm there. He sees the torpedoes and he's not doing anything to avoid them. 2, 3 hits, devastating strike. Okay, thank you. You see the middle circle's being turned slightly. It's only the enemy DD remaining. And it's my counterpart that had the first 3 kills, the other Shiratsuyu. And he gets killed. And we win. Now if you look at the stats, 73,000 damage, way more spotting damage, 9,500 XP, and only 3rd on the team. But I still felt it was a fun game, though I cannot wait to get rid of the Shiratsuyu. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me this morning. Hope everybody has a fantastic week further. We'll speak soon. Take care. Cheers.